So the Catalans Dragons pulled off one of the all-time comebacks just a couple of weeks ago against St. Helens. With 5 minutes remaining in their match, they were trailing by 18 points. They scored the 3 tries to tie the game up and send it into golden point extra time, and what happens? The self-proclaimed professional barbecuer Jimmy Maloney ices the game with a 40-meter drop goal. For today's video, we'll be heading over to France, heading over to the Super League to see if we can get a win with the Catalans Dragons against the St. Illawarra Dragons on Legend difficulty in Rugby League Live 4. Oi. Boys, welcome back to another video on the channel. We are back with another heater. Before we take the field though, let's take a closer look at this Catalans lineup and just see how highly or lowly rated they are. I mean, judging by the overall, it is not looking too good. Alright, so let's have a geese. Starting with the back 5, we got Ssm Tomkins at a decently rated 86. On the wing, we got Fuad Yaha, a 73 overall. Dean Fade, a familiar face. Penrith staple, he's rated decently as well, with 82 overall. Samsoni Langi, a Tongan international, rated at a 71, playing in the centres. And to wrap up the back 5, we got Tom Davies at a 72. Seeing a lot of 70s, which may be the running theme of this team. Moving on to the halves, we got Josh Drinkwater at a 76. That's not bad. Jimmy Maloney, former Origin player, former Premiership winning 5'8", he's rated at a 86. One of the higher rated players along with Ssm Tomkins. As we move along to the engine room, we got Jordan Desarea, a 62 overall. Oh, we're going to struggle, boys. There's going to be plenty of big hits. At hooker, we got Matt McKilram, 75. Julian Bosquet, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I was more of a German language student in school, not French. As we move to the back row, Matt Whitley, 76 overall, Micah McMeekin, a 75, and to wrap up the starting 13, Mika L. Goodman at a 70 overall. Moving on to the interchange, we've got Arthur Morg, 70, Gil Dudson, 73, Joel Tompkins, 72, and former Canterbury Bulldog Sam Cassiano, who's an 82 overall. Here's a quick look at both teams overall. So we've got the St. Illawarra Dragons, one of the bottom tier teams in the league, but still dwarfing the Catalans Dragons overall. 75 for Catalans and St. George an 83. So we'll be playing at an empty Stade Gilbert Brutus, Legend difficulty, 9-minute halves, extra time. We do want to win it, so we'll go golden point, unlimited. Injuries major, and we should be good to go. Alright, let's run it. And here we go, baby. Stade Gilbert Brutus. It's the battle of the fire breathers. So the St. George team we're playing today is pretty up to date, as you can see here. Pretty standard back 5 in the house. We've got Corey Norman, Ben Hunt, front row Alvaro McCulloch and Laurie, and in the back row you got Sims, Ford and Jack Bird. As for the Super League kit, I don't have the grey kit that they won the game in, but this is the 2021 kit thanks to one of the OG modders in Rugby League Live 4, and that is Kuwaiti Kev. And just quickly before we jump into the match, shout out to the gang, shout out to the OddSquad. Be sure to show yourselves in the comment section down below with a hashtag OddSquad. Let's see if we can get this win. It is going to be tough, I know that much. Jimmy Maloney to get things underway here at home for the Catalans Dragons. As Tyrell Sloan fields it. Ooh. Almost a blunder to start the game there as it hit the post. Let's see how we do. Our forward pack's going to get smashed, I already know that. Might have to play extra cheesy on this one too as they find space around the ruck. This is taking an age. Why not? You didn't even pick the ball up. Alright. Off to the worst start possible. As we find space though with Goldman. The Dragons give a penalty away. Alright, where the big boys at? Here's one of them. Slow as ever. Runs into a brick wall, as you'd expect. Here we go, Dean Fade. Almost sizes it up nicely and got the pass away, but dude, what is going on here? They're all over the place. Fifth and last. Just straight up grab a kick as we get hammered while kicking. Alright, so far 10 minutes into the match, not as bad as I expected. Tom Davies. Here we go, baby. Nice return. Our big boys need a spell already. Fourth, Jimmy. We'll try and find the line for a 40-20. We need the bounce, and it looks the goods. Oh, what a save. Yellow. Tyrell Sloan. A beautiful return. Man, that kick would have been perfect. Beautiful interception. There's a rear. Dragons playing like the Dragons in real life. Man, they're playing a dangerous game with these flat passes. I've already seen a couple of interceptions so far as they play the short side. Solid defense on Mika Ravalawa. Fifth and last, Dragons. Ooh. They make the catch. But we will hold them up. The Bellin. Might have to bring Sam Cassiano in here. Where is he? There he is. Cassiano in for Desiree. Desiree. Zach Lomax makes a break. Entering the final 10. Dragons 5 meters out, not the drive. Jackson forward. He'll get the ball down here, I think. Had 2 big boys on him, and we still couldn't hold him up. That's a powerful display by Jackson forward. Man, how many tackle busters are going to be in this game? That's Corey Norman busting out of tackles. Cassiano, decent run. Might have to start running with Maloney, honestly. That's how tough it is right now as Dean Fade makes another break. But our boy is on a treadmill. Alright, see if we can put something together here. Drink water. Maloney. Fade. Ah, pass. Fourth. I'm going to try a play here between Maloney and Tomkins. Tomkins straight through. We get the pass out. We're actually going to score a try here. Fuad Yaha scoring our first points of the game. That was some beautiful stuff by Jimmy Maloney and Ssm Tomkins, who was completely gassed. He'll probably end up getting injured because I'm not pulling him off. Trailing by 2. Pretty tough kick. But we will ice it here with Jimmy. And it's 6 points apiece, almost half time. Alright, so at the break, looking at the stats here, 6 from 6 completions. That's a near perfect half right there without our missed tackles, of course. We missed 7 tackles. St. George, defensively sound. Our boy Ssm Tomkins is going through it at the moment, 6%. We can still create some plays with Ssm Tomkins. For the moment though, it's looking grim. Fifth and last, and we are back to being stuck inside our 20. We will be kicking from inside with Jimmy Maloney. Another set, another kick from within our 20 with Jimmy Maloney. At least we have the win behind us. The rookie class for this year, it's been immaculate to say the least. All these rookies coming through. Penasini for the Parramatta Eels. Another gun. I guess the Dragons, oh that's a good play. The Dragons young players coming through, in general, they're all pretty solid. You got Sullivan, you got Tyrell Sloan. Ramsey had a pretty decent year, I guess. Tried to put the head on. Sims, wrap him up. There we go. The cavalry arrive. They go wide. We get the trash animation. Corey Norman will fall on his belly and score the second try here for the Dragons. That's unfortunate. Our defense was holding up. Final 10 minutes. Oh, Cassiano too slow. Tyrell Sloan. Another decent run by the young gun. Dragons starting to cook now. They've got all the momentum. We've had stuff all in the second half. As they knock it on. Surely knock on. Oh, you're kidding. Blake Laurie. No knock on in the play. He will get the ball down. The Dragons running away with it here late in the second half. I actually thought Josh Maguire dropped it here, but as you can see, he did get boot to ball. Want to at least try and score another try? I reckon we can. Just need the ball, man. More specifically, we need the ball down this end of the field. Oh no. That's unfortunate. It's looking like we won't even get the ball back here. We've been starved from possession. And there you go, Ssm Tomkins, 4 minutes to go in the match. Blake Laurie looking to score another try. Damn, that's tough, boys. That is tough. Tariq Sims goes over for St. George's 4th try of the match. Final moments of the match here as we kick off. Not a lot went our way in the second half. We couldn't even make any meters out of our half of the field here. Look at this run. Dude's still going. Daniel Alvaro broke around 3 or 4 tackles. That's the type of runs you get when you play on legend difficulty, especially when you're playing with the lower rated team. Alright, so full time. Looking at the final match stats here, that was a rough second half. We couldn't get any momentum. I guess our boys were just too gassed. I mean, look at the time of possession, 61% to 39. That with the line breaks and our missed tackles pretty much sums up the game. We hung in there in the first half, man. We were fighting, we were swinging, but in the second it just got away as always. If you enjoyed that and would like to see more Rugby League 4 content or more content in general, be sure to run straight that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you
Coming in hot with
later.
When we run down the screen, right wrist and left wrist the screen. She said what I want, what's going on, why am I wet? Girl, let's scream. When we run down the screen, right wrist and left wrist the screen. She said what I want, what's going on.